Oh, okay, okay. So looks like I got that working on YouTube now, guys. So let me get the chats pulled up, and we'll be good to go. Alrighty. Alright, now let me get Twitch pulled up as well. We'll be good to get this party started. Alrighty. Okie dokies. Let's see. I've been working on an X-Saber deck, guys. I'll be doing a profile here on it soon here on the channel. I'm not quite got it where I want it yet, but it's getting pretty close to about where I want it. So that's still in the works. So I'll probably work on that, you know, maybe at some point in the video and try and work on it, make it a little bit better. But eventually that'll be one of the videos that I do, like I did for the Six Samurai on the channel, which I need to do an updated video going over the new profile that I've got for it, because it's even better than before, and I've changed out a few more cards to, to make it even more consistent than before. So that'll be an interesting video. That's my number one video of all time. Was the previous video I did for that, specifically for the Six Samurai build. I think we'll just kind of warm up, guys, while I'm waiting for everybody to kind of join in. I think what we'll do is we'll do some multiplayer. We'll do some ranked multiplayer like normal, I think, just to kind of get everybody to get in. We won't do the X-Saber quite yet. It's not quite ready for multiplayer on here. Let's see if we can get someone, guys. Usually I get someone pretty quickly, or it takes like forever. If it takes forever, then I'll just do some, you know, breaking down some stuff, or we may play around with the X-Saber and try and fix it up some more a little bit. But I've got it, got a few ideas that I've never seen anyone try with it that I'm trying to figure out a way to make it more consistent for it to work with the flow, and then it'll be good to go. Alright, there we go. Make sure I join the party, guys, so they can't hear me. Don't want them to hear me breaking down all my moves and stuff. We'll go second. Yeah, what I'm thinking about doing, guys, is maybe for the days that I don't post a video or something, I'm thinking about maybe doing more live streams. That way I can kind of chat with you guys and, you know, things like that. So I think about maybe live streaming a little bit more than I normally do, just to kind of chat with everyone. And a lot of the stuff from my live streams I use to make other content as well. I haven't really played against this deck too much. I've only played it like once. I'm not too familiar with it. Wow, well, that's insane. Let's see. We've got a pretty good solid hand to go in second. If I can get like a rejection or something like that, guys, we'll be really good. We'll see what they're going for though. Because like I said, I really don't know how this deck works. Yeah, if you guys have any questions, or let me know what your questions are down below in the chat, I'll be more than happy to talk about whether it's Yu-Gi-Oh related, guys, or just want to chill and talk. That's cool too. But just let me know down below in the chat. Okay. Alright, so it's like they just kind of cycle. Just read their effects. Oh wow. Okay, that's to be expected. What does this one do? I have this card, but I didn't forget. Yeah, like I said, that's the only thing I hate about this game, guys. When you're trying to read something, it keeps jumping to the other cards. So they could, sure, the cards I can get your, their initiate or activate an effect, but it just makes it difficult to read. Okey-dokey. And so far we should be good, guys. I mean, I haven't seen anything that would stop us from doing what I already can do, basically. Just curious what their going is for an inboard. I know they got to be getting kind of close to time because we only have 3 minutes for our turn, so. But yeah, so far we should be good with the hand that we've got. I can pretty much get over the board they're making, so I'm not sure what they're going for. But yeah, I figured we'd just play this for a little bit, guys. Like normal, I'd go through, probably edit some decks and fix up some stuff and just kind of take your questions, whether it's about Yu-Gi-Oh! Or non-Yu-Gi-Oh! Related, guys. We just kind of chill and chat and play and have some fun. That's weird. It's like it's delayed or something. Oh wow. I don't think I've seen this one before. This deck. It's got 5,000 attack day. Alright, that could be troublesome for us. We'll see. Alright, we'll see. That card kind of makes it a little bit interesting now, guys. I'll finish reading his effects since they're taking forever. Alright. Oh good, he's gonna negate. I didn't think it'd be that easy. Good. Alright. Alright, now we're going to activate the guys, our Onslaught of the Fire King, so we can pull our Laquari from the deck. And special summon him to the field. Control that battles an opponent's monster that has. Alright, so it can be destroyed by a card effect. So let's just, we can just do this the easy way. Because best I can tell, it's still affected by card effects. Alright, let's see guys. The best I could tell is how this is going to work. I'm trying to read their effects quick as I could, best I could. I guess not. Well. Yep. Alright, good. Monster born. Gonna bring back Gazaris. Nope, we don't. Again. Alright, let's try this again, guys. Trying to think what I could do. Alrighty. Man, if they had stuff that could have been destroyed, we could have popped 6 cards this turn. That's insane. Not even trying to. He's lucky they're not affected. No, we don't want to destroy our cards. Alright, we'll put Gazaris back in the deck, guys. Then I'm going to play good old Augustus, like normal. His effect will activate. We'll bring the Atorix that's in our hand. We could have done this so much better, but it is what it is. Let someone put him in defense. That's what he does need to do. Alright, then we're going to bring out our Dominatanus guys. Okay, alright, we'll go for that, or with that for now. Alright, and then we will... Yeah, we'll leave that as our board. Alright guys, so we'll end our turn, we'll leave that as our board. I'm still trying to read this card. So I can figure out how we can kill it, but I hate when it does this. Yeah, it doesn't say. That'd be the other one that was saving him then, so I probably could have killed that. That's what I thought. There's nothing on that one that keeps it being killed from my effects. So. Alright, if he attacks guys, I'm probably just going to slam it into Test Panther and take the damage. So I have both of my cards on the board, which is what we want. And then based on his effect, there's nothing protecting him, so I should be able to go for a game next turn, unless I misread something else, but... So we'll see what happens. We should have this one won. Listen, there's something I'm missing, but... Best I can tell, we're good to go. We definitely want to keep our tame editor so we can keep special summoning. Alright, that'll work out too. Perfect. So that's a good draw for us too, guys. So perfect. Alright, so let's go. We're going to go into Gazaris. We'll start with that. Yes, we want to use this effect. Destroy it. Destroy it. Alright, and then we want to use our... Yeah, it's not going to work. Alright, then we're going to use our Jackalope, guys, to force itself to be discarded, to use its effect. Alright, we already played the one, didn't we? That's right, I forgot about that, damn. Well, it'd be alright. Alright, let's go ahead and finish this one way or the other. Some of them have graveyard effects or something. Or a card in his hand you can play. Best I could tell, none of them didn't have any less than some of the spells do. I didn't get a chance to really read any of the spells. Or is he just gonna sit and let the timer run out before I kill him? I can see that happening too. I've had that happen plenty of times before, guys. Try and go for a win or something like that, and there we go. They're finally going to decide to do something. Gotta hit with the 24 just so we can break it. And we'll go for game. There we go. Not sure why they kept thinking there's nothing they could do. There's I wasn't gonna change. I wasn't gonna change. Just magically with the same cards in your hand, right? Alrighty. I'll probably use that as a video that I'll re-upload to YouTube, guys. That was a pretty interesting match. Like I said, I haven't played that deck too much, so I'm not too familiar with it. So I'm happy we were able to pull off a win, and that was a pretty interesting match, as much as they were able to do, and many of their cards they were able to bring out of the deck is very interesting. Alright, we'll see how this one goes. But yeah, if you guys have any questions, whether it's Yu-Gi-Oh or non-Yu-Gi-Oh related, or just something you guys just want to chat, let me know down below in the comments. I'm happy to talk about whatever you guys want to talk about. Alright, we'll go second. That's where I go in second deck. Alright, hey, that's pretty solid hand, especially if we go in second. Alright. Is that all they got? Card face down too, okay. Alright, let's draw. Let's see what we got. Perfect. We'll go ahead and activate rejection first, just so if I get it right, I get a bonus effect of it. So we'll go ahead and play reasoning, guys. If we get it, why would you guess a 1? There's no ones in this. There's no ones in this deck at all, unless he just wants me to get it. But he could have guessed a 12 if he wanted to do that. Maybe it's by accident. I don't know. Alright. Alright, I think I'll keep the Test Tiger in my hand for now, guys. And then what we're going to do is we'll go ahead and synchro. Not synchro. Link into Test Panther and use its effect. Alright. Alright, we'll bring back the Torques that we put in the graveyard, guys. And that's where we'll get the benefit of rejection. So we're going to use Test Panther's other effect here in a second. Alright, here we go. Turn the Torques back to the deck. Then I'm going to special summon... yeah, we'll bring out Augustus like I was thinking. Then his effect will activate and rejection will activate in chain. Rejection will activate first, guys. So we'll pull out a Vespirs from the deck. And then also using Augustus effect, we'll play the one from my hand. Great. Let's see. Well, I could toss another if I had, let's just go ahead and do this, that's fine. Alright, so we'll go ahead and go, guys, into our tame editor. We'll use both of those. What does he do again? I haven't seen him in a while. Alright, we're gonna pull out Gazaris. Alright, we're going to use the Gazaris effect. Pop. And kill your dragon. That didn't do you no good. And still not going to work. Battle phase. Yes, I want to activate a card. Nah, we'll use him. And we'll use the Gazaris that we have. Alright, main phase 2. There we go. Accidentally messed that up. Let's see. Yeah, go ahead and pull him out. We'll leave that in my hand. I think that's good enough. So we'll leave it there, guys. They'll draw another card. We can at least negate one effect and we choose their attack target, so that's not a bad board to end on. So they have to wipe out our field, or we have a game next turn. So let's see if they're able to pull it off. They probably weren't expecting me to use that United. Alright, looks like they've got something interesting. Neither one of them are stronger than Dominatanus. Ah, he's gonna make me choose. So if I... And I'll still be fine, even if he does that. Because if he uses her effect, which is probably what he'll do first, I'll pop her with Dominant Tennis. Oh, he's going for something else. I think you're better off with what you had, unless you got something better in mind. Yeah, I'll have to let it attack it. Have that. I'm not really going to depend on what we draw now, so he was able to get around that guy, so it's going to get very interesting. We need to draw. I need to draw a monster card we can summon, and there we go. That's what we needed. So bam. Alright, so let's see what this bad wants to do. That's all it does. I can kill it. That's game. Out of the deck, we'll bring out I'll bring out Starry. Activate Rejection. I get to bring out any other card. I'll bring out Aquaria because it really doesn't matter. Alright, and then we'll destroy his card with Kazaris. Could have done this several different ways, but alrighty. I'm trying to think if I can do. Yeah, that's fine. I'm fine with that. Wow. Wow. He was better off with his other move. I mean, I still would have won since I drew the perfect card, but that's a good comeback. But he should have took the move that he had on the board instead of going for that. Oh well, that's not bad, guys. We're so far we're 2-0, so that's fantastic. We'll do one more with the Gladiator Beast guys, and then I'll use something else like the Six Samurai or something, or the X-Saber I'm working on. We may try and work on it or something. Alrighty. It's our first time not going first, so let's see how this goes. Oh wow. Alright, we got a good first turn hand, which would have been a good second turn hand too if we'd have went second too, but even better. Alright guys, so we'll start with Rejection. Go and pull our Torix from the deck to our hand, guys. Then what we will do, I'm going to use Laquari because I really want to keep the Vistari and the Torix in my hand, guys. So alrighty. I'm going to go ahead and do this, so we'll go ahead and pull a card out of the deck as well. We can pull our comeback out, so we'll go ahead and do this. We had a really good go in second hand, guys. If we could have got lucky and gone second, this move would have been even more insane of what we could have done, and I would have done things differently. We're going to be able to make a really good board, and we'll see what we're playing against here in a little bit when they go. So we're going to bring back the Laquari, and then we're going to use our Test Panther, guys. We'll tag it out and put it back in the deck, and then we're going to bring out our Augustus like we did in the previous duel. And then it's going to chain the rejection that I played, and we'll and then his effect will activate. So we'll bring out the Vaspurius from the deck, and we'll special summon the Torix from our hand. Alright, then we're going to activate a Torix effect, guys. I'll go ahead and toss the Vaspurius in the graveyard. Alright, so then what we will do, we will go into Tame Editor. We will use these two. Alright, we will put him in defense mode, guys. Alright, and we'll activate his effect. We'll pull out Domitianus. Alright, I think we'll end on that, guys. So, not bad for a board going first. Like I said, if we'd been going second, guys, we probably would have had a good, first turn kill move. Depending on, of course, what our opponent has. But let's see what they got. Oh, I actually haven't played this deck. This is one of the decks that I've been thinking about putting together. I pulled a lot of these out of the 2020 Mega 10s. If you guys have had a chance to watch those videos on my YouTube channel. Yeah, since he's, we're just gonna go ahead and save time, guys, and go ahead and negate it. So we should be good to have this one in the bag. We'll see if he has any surprises for us, though. Nope, forfeited. So, yep, we had that one in the bag just like we thought, guys. So we're 3-0, so that's fantastic. So that's a very quick one. Alrighty. Let's do something else since you guys have seen me use that. Let's use the 6 Samurai for a good bit. Really good deck, but hard to use with the 3 time limit. Let's see. Is this actually an Infernity, or is it using Infernity cards? It may actually be an Infernity deck. I haven't played one of these in forever. This is gonna be interesting. Succession. Okay. Use his effect again. See what he's going for. Never seen that card before. Bring him back to keep the combo going. Wow. I don't actually activate it, okay. IP. That's not a surprise. There we go. So, probably about all these. Oh, let's see what else. Appaloosa. Nope. Well, this is getting interesting, guys. Let's see what he's going for. As far as an inboard wise. I've got a lot of good. I mean, I've got basically a perfect hand for the, with the 6 samurai, but the problem is I'm probably not going to have the time to do what I need to. We'll see what I can pull off. I should have enough to at least get over that 3 grand attack, so. Not sure what his back row card is, though. I haven't played Infernity in forever. Summon again. Move again. He's got to be getting close to run out of his 3 minutes. Nothing I hate about this. You only have, 3 minutes, guys. I wish it was longer. As you get close to going towards an inboard finally, since he got pulled something defensive. So I'm thinking what we're going for, guys, is basically killing his back row cards, and I guess just overpowering everything with attack, I guess, is what we're going to focus on. That seems to be the plan. He's got to be running close to out of time, though. Like, for real. He's got it. I guess he didn't feel safe enough with the one. That'd have been a good backup card for us. Plus a good draw, so that sucks. I really feel like he's going over. And he's got all three of them face down. That is insane. For someone that's building a crazy board that he has and be doing all these moves, that basically could have made anything that he wanted to. He's pulling a lot of, a lot of defensive stuff that, he could have really pulled, something better, really, in my opinion. He's gonna pull something defensive. And turn finally. He'd be getting very close to time if not going over. Alright, good. Alright, perfect. I'm gonna go ahead and pull one of these. Alright, yeah, I don't want to risk him getting rid of Gateway, guys. So he had that set face down. Alright, activate Gateway. He's just gonna use Bore Load to stop it. Or not. Yeah, so many gates. There's nothing we can do to get around it. Wow. And he still had the other two face down, so... That's not bad at all, guys. Very interesting deck that he's got there. Nice, like I said, it's nice to see the Infernities. Getting some play use. Alrighties. Let's see what that other dude said to me. Where's he at? See if we get that dude again. He's talking smack to me in the comments. On Xbox. Alright, I'm gonna go second, guys. And speaking of which, this is the dude that was talking smack to me in the comments. That's why as soon as I saw him, I played him again. So, and we've got a real good hand, so. Yeah, he's gonna need more than that. A lot more than that. Draw. Perfect. Alright, so we're going to activate our field spell. Except there's 16s in the deck. And that's what's bad with this deck, because I have nothing else to get rid of that, unfortunately. Well, at least we got 2 counters out of it. That card is slowing us down, though. It looks like he's using but tribute, give me a kaiju. Alligator. I played against this deck well, kaijus before, but still getting kind of used to them, so. I don't understand. So you got another one. Why can't I play my other cards? I don't understand at all. I don't understand why I can't get around this crap. Okay, we got you. So he's basically using the perfect deck to play. If I was using the Gladiator Beast, I'd be fine, but using this deck, I'm screwed because they're all because of that one trap card. And I have no way of killing it. They're all... Yeah, they're all that up. Dang. Dang it. Yeah, I'm going to lose in this one, guys. I don't have a way to stop that, unfortunately. Yeah, I noticed that. I thought it was talking about something else. So, yeah, unfortunately, if I'd used the Gladiator Beast, I'd have already won, guys, but unfortunately he has like the perfect card to lock this entire deck down since I have nothing but warriors, and I have nothing in the deck to get rid of the trap card. Basically, as soon as he played the trap, he won. Because I have nothing in here to get rid of it without... I can't do any of my combos to get rid of it. So... Going for that trap card, we would have been fine because I drew the perfect hand, but then we had to play that, unfortunately. It is what it is. He'll probably send me some sort of crazy message on Xbox again. He got mad the last time that I beat him, and he's probably say something because he won this time, but he only won because of that one trap card. Trying to think of anything we could do to maybe get around it. Really? He could have won. I don't know what he's... Yeah, that's succession. Yeah, but all the warriors, it's not gonna do me. I don't have anything that I could link I don't have anything that I could link into. Well, I should just need to beat his 19 attack, really. I could just bring that back. It's not able to summon any of them. Use her. She's a 16. What do I have in the deck? I could. Well, I won't let me tag them because they're all warriors too, aren't they? Yeah. But I could combo off that, but they're warriors as well. Yeah, I don't think there's any way out of this one. What's his? It's only 15, yeah. So if I can get 2 out, I can at least do that. That's so sad, man. I hate like locks like this. Because I had this game easily in the bag. Let's see. That's what I thought. Yeah, full in. It is what it is. Shoot. Oh yeah, I got you. Yeah. Oh well, I'll probably play him again, guys. If we end up getting him again, I'll probably use the Gladiator Beast again. There's that one trap card stops this entire deck. I don't have anything to get rid of literally every card in the deck's a warrior except for my extra deck, but I can't get to them since I can't get the cards on the field. This should have been an easy win for us because I literally drew like basically the perfect hand with this deck. But unfortunately, that trap card basically just stopped us in our tracks. So. At least we lived this long. I figured he would have done killed us by now. I mean, he'll still end up killing us this turn, but we should have. He should have beat us much sooner, since literally I couldn't do nothing by that one trap card. Basically, all I did was activate a spell or two, and then summon a monster into my turn. So, we'll use this. Welcome back. I bet you sending me some crazy message on Xbox. We'll see if I get something here in a second. Because he got ticked when I beat the heck out of him earlier in the stream, so he'll probably send me something since he beat me. Which is so stupid when people do that. I could different if I send him something talking smack, But it is what it is. Alright, let me back out, guys, and go back in. See if we can get somebody. Not bad though. That's still we're 3 wins, 1 loss. That's still not bad so far for tonight's stream. We've had some very interesting. Actually 2 losses. There's actually 3 and 2. My bad. 3 wins, 2 losses. Been a very interesting. Well, dang, they went back left real fast. We've had a lot of interesting games tonight though, guys. If you didn't get a chance to watch earlier the streams, I'll probably take like I normally do and cut it into pieces, guys, like some of the matches, and put them on YouTube and Twitch. Let me know down in the comments if you guys rather do like just me kind of talking, or if, like just the music that I usually add to it. Which is there a preference that you guys prefer? The last time I asked, most everyone just liked me doing the music and just, you know, watching the videos start to finish. So if you guys are still cool with that, we've had a lot of good matches tonight. Even the ones that we've lost have been pretty good, except for that last one because we didn't basically do nothing at all because of that one trap card. But other than that, we had a perfect hand to, if it wasn't for that trap card, we would have easily won first turn, but... Well, I guess we're not leading anyone. No, let's try and see. Try and give it a few minutes and see if we can get someone. Usually going out and go back in. You tend to get someone faster, which is why you guys see me do that a lot on the stream, versus just sit here waiting and chilling for someone to pop up. Yeah, I'm working on fixing the X-Saber deck. I'm working on trying to get that profile out to you guys soon. Wait for some of the cards to come in the mail. That's what's taken so long. But I've got it updated. I haven't seen anyone build any kind of like the version that I use, kind of like the Six Samurai that I use. I don't see anyone use like the version or use it the way that I use it. Specifically, it's like everybody loved the video I did with the Six Samurai deck profile, which I need to do an updated video on that because I've changed it from even what I'm really even using on the game right now too. Alright, yay, we finally got someone, guys. Let's see if we can keep them though. Because last time that I'll still get this far and they'll end up backing out. Okay, okay. Man, there's deciding like going first, guys, is like life or death. There we go. All right, so we're going first, guys. So let's see how this goes. It's going really well. All right, good deal. Alright, so we're going to activate our rejection, guys. Then I'm going to go ahead and activate reasoning. For some reason, I don't see a lot of people use reasoning in this deck. I don't use a lot of 4s, so we'll see if he hits a 4. Wow, what are the odds of hitting both of them back to back? There we go. And that's going to trigger off our rejection, guys. Which is perfect because it's high level. We'll go ahead and pull out the Augustus from the deck. And I think I'll actually keep... How do I want to play this? I think I'll actually do this. Let's do this, actually. So we've actually got a pretty interesting combo we can actually pull off here going first, guys. This would be another really good match if we'd have gone second. This would have been the perfect hand, and maybe we could have even done even better. Alright, so we're going to play Tame Editor. I'm going to use him to go ahead and play... Domitianus. Then what we will do, I'm going to activate Jackalope. Alright, that's cool. That works in our favor too. I was hoping we get the draw the card and it's going to hit one of them, but that's fine too. Alright, guys, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to combo off this, and we're going to go into Test Panther. And then I'm going to pull back the comeback, and then replay Tame Editor, and I'm going to play Heraclino. So we've got literally the perfect board for going, you know, pretty much first turn with this deck, just about, for us. Unless he hits us with like a Nibiru or something, but I guess we'll see. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and activate comeback. Alright, we're gonna go and use this effect again, guys. Now I'm gonna bring out Heraclino, so now we can negate their spell cards, spell and trap cards. I could go to... I could still use his effect. I'm cool with that, guys. We could do more, but I think I'm going to leave it here. I'm comfortable with that, so... I like what we've got on the board, so we'll leave it at that and we'll let our opponent go and we'll see what happens. But yeah, I make a lot of videos like this, guys, around different decks and stuff like that. This is one of my favorite ones. That and the Six Samurai that I was using just a moment ago. But I try and break down a lot of these decks and tips and tricks here on Twitch and YouTube as well. I've got a lot of stuff like that on my YouTube channel. I'm trying to add more of it to my Twitch channel as well too. But let's see what they do. So we got, I can negate 2 Speller Traps, guys. I can negate 1 of their effects, and I also get to pick what they attack as well too. So if they attack, let's say they get like something higher than my, Dominant Hand, so that's a 3500. I can make them slam it into Tame Editor. And remember, Tame Editor can't be destroyed by battle, since I played it with Comeback. So you can't kill any of my cards basically by battle, in a sense. So we'll go ahead and negate it because it took them that long to think of something. So, and plus that's 2 cards gone too. So, all right. So now they're down to 4 cards. Oh, we got another one. Oh. That's hilarious. I've never seen that card before. Never heard of these before. They look really cool though. Definitely interesting. I've seen him before. I've never seen this one before though. Alright, he's got that. So he still has what, I think, what, 1 or 2 monster cards in his hand. Yeah, definitely at least 2 of them, if not 3 monster cards in his hand. So maybe 1 or 2 spells at most in his hand. Curious what he's going for. So let's see what he's going for, guys. So they're all different levels, but okay. I didn't see that happening. What does he do? Just... yeah, we're gonna slam him into that. Yep, damage step. I'm gonna special summon him. So now he'll be a 4,000, guys. Guessing he didn't read Dominatanus' effect. Yeah, he didn't. Alright, and he forfeited as expected. Alrighty, guys. That was a quick one. Let's go and jump into another one. Yeah, I've actually got. I just actually have it built, but I haven't built. Can't remember if I have it fully built on the game. I can check in a second. It's a very interesting deck. That's one of the ones I need to do a deck profile on as well. I just recently personally built it, and just got all the cards for it. I can check and see if I have it built in a little bit after we get done with this match here. If you want to see me play with it for a little bit. But if I recall right, I think I've got it built on the game. Ugh. Alright, Alright, we didn't draw too good of a hand this time, guys. This is the first time we didn't draw too good of a hand. And we're going first on top of that, so... Alright, we'll go ahead and use this. Bound to happen. We were drawing such perfect, you know, first hands. It's bound to happen. We get, you know, a bad hand. So. Alright, so we'll summon out Darius, and then we'll just end our turn, guys. The attacks from where I can special summon Vaspirus, and Darius will also gain 500 attack as well. Alright, yeah, I can see if I got it together after we finish this duel. I think I do, if I recall right. If not, it shouldn't take me too long to throw it together. I'm trying to think if I finished it or not. I think I did, though. Alrighty, an Ojama deck. I haven't seen the Ojamas in forever, so this will be interesting. We'll see if it's like a true Ojama deck, guys. If it is, it's probably going to go with blocking out our zones. If it is. Which actually, you know, is pretty good against this deck too, especially since I drew kind of a bad hand this one, so that would actually be pretty good if that's what he's going for, but he may be going for something else. Link Spider, okay. He's probably going to use it to play another one of the Ojamas. Let's see if he's got the yellow one or one of the others in his hand. Oh, I guess not. Oh, okay. I guess they hardcore messed up or something. But, okay. Just haven't quit. Alright, let me check and see if I have that. Yeah, I've got it built here. I'll use it on the game real quick because it's, well, yeah, well, I'll use it on the game so I can go through it a little bit so you can kind of see the deck instead of doing the ranked matches. Because if I go through that, it's going to be kind of harder to show it off. Then it's probably not a real good ranked match deck. So we'll do some of the campaign. We'll do some. Yeah, it's a pretty fun deck from what I can tell. I've used it a few times on here, but not, you know, probably nothing too much. I finally got a chance to use it. What was it, a week or two ago? The actual one that I've gotten built. But I'll try and go through and break down my moves and stuff like that and some of the cards. It's been a little while since I've used this, so. Alright, so let's see what we've got. So we've got the buy street, and if you have any questions, just let me know, and I'll try and look at the chat as I go through. We go through the duel. That's why I did the campaign as well too, so I could go a little bit slower. So this one's really good too. So how the deck works, I'm not sure how familiar you are with the deck or not, but the whole deck works is based on your spell cards, and really just recycling them and using them for your effects for your monsters, basically. So let's see. So we got the links pretty good. A few days. Right, yeah. Yeah, man, if you're trying to do that with, yeah. Yeah, I've been wanting to build like a Red Eyes deck and a Blue Eyes deck too, but I need to take the time and put all that stuff together. So I'm going to go ahead and activate first, guys, this Foolish Burial Goods. If you're using a Witchcrafter deck, guys, you need at least one of these in here. I think I'm running two, if I recall right. We can look at the deck recipe that I have after the duel, but we'll go ahead and activate this. This will let me toss any of my spell or trap cards from the deck to the graveyard. And since this deck, you know, they cycle at the end of your turn back to your hand, it's an easy way to pull any spell or trap card in the deck basically to your hand. It's the fastest way to get to one of your cards. I'll probably end up dropping. Let's see. We'll go ahead and get rid of this one since we haven't got one of them yet. So we'll ditch that one for now. All right, we got 2 holidays. So we're gonna I'll go ahead and activate the buy street guys because I'm probably gonna go ahead and use it to use her effect more than likely. So creation lets me add one of the witchcrafter monsters from the deck to the hand, guys. During the end phase, if we have a witchcrafter, I can add this card just like the others. So I'm gonna add this one, guys. I'm gonna add the Golem Aurora to my hand. This way we have something a little bit more defensive. So that way if our opponent goes to try and attack one of our weaker ones or things like that during their turn, we can special summon her basically from the hand. What she does if they have to like attack or activate like a card effect or something like that, quick effect, I can basically target one of our opponent's cards and a witchcrafter or a witchcrafter spell in the graveyard and special summon this card from our hand. And if I do, I can return the targeted card to you. So I can basically return one of their cards too. So it's basically like a little compulsory effect. The only I wouldn't say downside, but during your opponent's standby phase, it goes back to your hand, which is cool to me because it helps their cycle. So if you have like one or like 2 of them in your hand, both of them will kind of keep cycling. So it's kind of a cool little defensive tactic. I've seen some people add them into like other like spellcaster decks, like a Dark Magician, like just a standard like Dark Magician spellcaster deck and Dark Magician Girl kind of spellcaster deck for that just specific abilities. So when they're trying to get around their, basically the board that they have, it's a good defensive card in your hand for more of kind of like a hand trap, basically, kind of in a sense, is what they're using it for. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and use her effect, guys. Get rid of her. We'll get rid of one of the holidays. That's fine. He'll cycle back. We're going to bring up the main one. The main monster one, guys, is this one. Is I guess I'm horrible at pronunciations. I guess Shemeta is how you pronounce her. But her effect is let me read the last part because all the effects are the same except like towards the bottom. For her, when she's in the graveyard, guys, you can banish her from the graveyard, and so I can send one witchcrafter card from my deck to the graveyard except for her, and I can do that once per turn. So she's another good card. She's basically kind of like a foolish burial, and with this deck, that's a very, very good ability because she just keeps helping tossing stuff in the graveyard for you basically to keep cycling back to your hand at the end of your turn. So she really helps speeds up the deck. The only downside is, yet again, it only gets, it's not done until the end of the turn basically. So we'll go ahead and bring her up. She's got 1800 attack too, so that's fantastic. So that's good enough for in our case. Alright, and be careful, especially if you're doing like this on the game, because you can keep cycling these guys for many cards that you have. Since I have both of these spell cards, I could cycle both of them. I could cycle it out 2 more times if I wanted to. If I had some sort of combo or something like that, I could do, or maybe I made a mistake or something, I could do that, guys. But I'm cool with just leaving her on the field, and we'll just attack. She's got 2,000. I'm fine with that. So we'll end our turn. We'll get to pull our cards to our hand, guys. So we'll pull back the holiday that we used earlier to play her, and then we'll bring back the scrolls as well that we discarded earlier in the turn. So that'll get played. Alright, so nope, we're fine. Nope, we're fine. Alright, now guys, we did exactly what we wanted. The opponent attacked. So then what we're going to do is we're going to bounce back the 18. We're going to special summon Golem. And bam. Alright, perfect. I drew Pot of Extravagance. There's really, I've been trying to look to find some cards for like extra deck and stuff like here, guys, but I haven't really found. I've added some, basically just kind of threw in some stuff in here. There's nothing really that actually works with the deck. I haven't seen really want to use an extra deck with this other than basically like for Pot of Extravagance to kind of speed it up. So So that's something I've been haven't had a chance to since I've been so focused on the X-Saber deck that I'm working on, fixing up and trying to get that profile out to you guys as soon as possible. But that's probably the next thing I'm trying to do is when I get a chance to get back looking more at this deck and maybe trying to, maybe find more combos and stuff like that. Maybe that hasn't been able to find like in a specific, just the straight up deck like this, and things like that. But yeah. Let's see, just 3. Oh, right. Yeah, I could link them off into stuff like that, or Code Talker and stuff like that if I had enough of them. But the thing is, you want to make sure, like I said, like you want to make sure you're comboing them, like kind of like I do with the 6 Samurai deck. If you guys see me use that to really kind of help build up the board, or like the dude we dueled earlier in today's stream with the Infernity deck, that he keeps cycling his cards back and forth, which is basically the exact same thing I do with the 6 Samurai. So I want to try and find a way to, maybe, if it's possible, to do that with this deck, or maybe what would be a good deck to combine it with, than like the Dark Magicians, for example, things like that. Alright, so what does she do? So let's see. Alright, so we can banish her, guys, to add 1 Witchcrafter spell card from your graveyard. Basically, it becomes its effect. So I could reuse. So I'm actually going to use her effect, guys, because she's really good. I'm going to use it to actually reuse. Well, I've already used Part of Extravagance this turn, but I can't remember if I can get around it using that. I think I did last time. Let's see. Okay, let me use Creation. Okay. But that's a good way to kind of reuse an extra Pot of Extravagance, guys. Like if I'd had her if I'd have waited to next turn, I could have reused the Pot of Extravagance in the graveyard that I had since I already played it this turn. So we want to add to our hand. Let's see. We're going to use this one because it does more with attack, and we've got a lot of spell cards, guys. So that's a really good one for us to have right now. So we've got a lot of good cards. We've got all of the holidays, which is insane. Usually they're hard to get, or at least, decently, other than throwing in the graveyard like I've kind of done, add them to your hand. So it's crazy that we've managed to get all 3 of them in my hand already, which is crazy. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and use her effect, guys. We'll get rid of 1 of the holidays, because yet again it'll cycle back to our hand at the end of the turn, so we don't have to worry about that. Let's see. You can discard 1 spell card. Discard 1 spell card, 2 special ones from your hand, except. Okay. So we'll bring out her. She's be a really good one for us right now. Alright, and we'll put her in defense mode, guys. Alright, so we've actually got a pretty good solid board right now. Alright, so I'm going to leave it like that, guys. And then we have this if we need it. Target spell and trap cards your opponent controls up to the Witchcrafters. We can return them. And, well, I guess we could use it. Yeah, why not? That'll keep him from drawing a card from that anyway. Plus we don't know what his face down was. Alright, then we'll go into battle phase, guys. So we'll attack. Yeah, I've seen a lot of people kind of mix it with the souls and stuff like that. I haven't done anything that fancy with the deck yet. Working on trying to, like I said, get it to that point. I've been more focused with some of the other decks. I just recently put this one together, not too long ago. Just trying to get, more of the flow of it down, and then I'll eventually do, try and fix it up and try and make it, more competitive, or at least, an even more fun deck than it, kind of it is. And try and give it the best chance to play it. Alright, so she'll go back to my hand, guys, since it's their turn. You would link off the. Let's see. So you could link off the golem to. Yeah, we won't use their effects yet, no. Alright, we'll wait till he attacks. Alright, he attacks, guys, then we'll use our effect again. We're going to return him back to his extra deck. And then replay our card. Alright, so what does this one do? Imagery in this one, Witchcrafter collaboration. So this lets us target one Witchcrafter monster we control. They can make a second attack. Basically, our opponent can't activate cards. Which basically does that. Alright, so we'll go ahead and use Holiday. We'll bring her back. Alrighty, I think we'll just go ahead and attack for a game, guys. Yeah, I just bounce it, man. Yeah, I just use it defensively. That's why I like trying to get both of them to my hand. That's why it didn't really make sense to use 3 of them in the deck. So people use it different ways. Like, I'll go back to the deck so we can look at it really quick. But yeah, this is what I've got in here so far. I like using Monster Gate because Monster Gate works really well with them, especially since all of them are different levels, guys. It works really good. I'm just cycling through them without even having to use their effects. So that I've had good experience with that, with some test hands and stuff like that. But yeah, I need to fix it up because some of these I don't need, like these I don't need 3 of them in here, stuff like that. But I did it just so I could kind of throw the deck together and just kind of get used to. Haven't used it too much. Like I said, I've been mostly focused on the X-Saber and some other decks that I'm trying to get up and going. But yeah, Souls would be a good addition, and I've seen a few people run that and stuff like that to kind of help speed it up, or like the move that I already have in here, the Pot of Extravagance, and then reusing like Jenny here to kind of like reuse it basically from the graveyard, the next turn, stuff like that. That kind of helps speed up the deck even more. So, but yeah. I just got to kind of figure out what I would want to do as kind of an inboard. Once I get kind of that, idea, then I'll be able to kind of figure out like more of a deck profile and how I want the deck to kind of flow, and then see how I can try and make that happen, if that makes sense. That's usually how I do all these decks. Like, for example, that's exactly what I did for the Six Samurai. I went through and I've tested this thing so many times. Which I need to change it out and update the newer version, but that's why I've got it to cycle so well and play so well competitively. That's because it's built to do the same thing over and over again. Really, no matter what hand I get, whether I go first or second, it flows perfectly. Just the only thing's different between me going first or second is I've already got a predetermined board, right, that I'm going for first turn that's different than a board that I would build second turn, first turn. Board, right, I want to get up negates, as far as getting out like Naturia Beast. Appaloosa, things like that, or Borderload, stuff like that to negate their cards, which is very easy to do. And then second, going second, of course, I'm just going to break their board and, destroy all their stuff, basically. But yup. Do you guys want to see me use the Witchcrafter a little bit more, or do you guys want to see me play with something else? I've got several of the decks on here built. You guys have seen me use probably the Gladiator Beast a little bit. I still don't have all the Blackwing cards quite yet, so I don't have the Blackwing. I've got the Morphtronic. Alien deck's really fun. I'm working on fixing this one up so it's a little bit more competitive. I need to work on fixing my Exodia up a little bit too. Same thing with the Monarch a little bit too. But yeah, if there's anything you guys like to see me do, or do you guys like to see me go back and do some ranked matches? That's mostly what we've done so far tonight, is the ranked matches. That's what I try to do in the stream, guys, is try and just break down and answer any questions that you guys have, or try and demonstrate anything that you guys would like to see, you know, live. I try and break down stuff like that, you know, best I can. Same in my regular videos that I put out. No, I don't have that deck, man. Sorry. As far as Egyptian God decks, I haven't. I'm working on getting an Exodia deck put together. Not Exodia deck, an Egyptian God deck, guys. That's another deck profile that I'm working on to put out for the channel. So I'm working on that. Some of the cards I've got ordered, I'm waiting for them to come in as well. That's why I really haven't uploaded as much in the last week or two, because most of the stuff that I've been working on is I'm just really waiting for stuff to come in, and then me to kind of, you know, change a few things here and there. Yeah, that'd be yeah, that would be insane. Oh, so you guys want to see me do some, just breaking down some stuff, like another one of the decks in the campaign, or do you guys want to see me do some more multiplayer, some ranked matches? We've had a lot of good ranked matches tonight so far. Or do you guys want me to use the X-Saber? Like I said, I'm still working on it, but it's not too bad. It's not quite where I want it to be, but it's getting there. I can imagine. But yeah, guys, I put out a lot of stuff like this, just like tips and tricks and tutorial stuff with Yu-Gi-Oh! And deck profile builds. So if you guys are not following me on Twitch or YouTube or both, definitely make sure you definitely get subscribed. I try and do the best I can to put out videos as much as I can. I've got probably a little over 80 videos total put out on YouTube. Twitch, I've probably got about that much, or pretty close to it as well too. That's epic, man. That's nice. Let's see, I think we'll do a little bit some multiplayer, or try and do some more multiplayer. But yeah, I think I'm gonna try and start streaming more, guys. Probably like after I get off work, so maybe like later in the night, close to roughly about this time, give or take. So I think that's what I'm going to start trying to do going forward, is maybe stream like, you know, once a day or something like that. Especially if I'm not able to put out a video that day or something, maybe work gets in the way or something. So that's probably what I'm going to start doing, is try and stream once a day, or at least, you know, more, or at least if not once a day, or at least, you know, more often throughout the week. Alright, so it's like we're going first. Alright, good deal. So I'm gonna go ahead and activate reasoning, guys. I don't think people understand the point behind reasoning, or maybe he's just doing it so I'm forced to play the monster. I don't know. Maybe it's just accidental, I don't know. Alrighty. We'll keep that in our hand. And I guess we'll go ahead and go for a combo, why not? Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and do this, guys. I was debating on not doing it, but I think I'm gonna go ahead and do it anyways. This is why we have a board, because we don't know what we're playing against yet, so... Alright, so we'll go ahead and pull our comeback. And then we'll go ahead and use comeback. We'll use it to pull the Darius, because I only have one in the deck, guys. And then we will bring out good old Augustus, and he'll get his effect, which will use the Torix from our hand. But yeah, I really wish they would increase these like ranked matches to at least like 5 minutes. It's hard to do, you know, it's very hard to do just about anything these days, you know, in 3 minutes or less. Almost in Yu-Gi-Oh! At least a turn, you know what I mean? They could at least give you at least 5 minutes. But not too bad for us done, guys, going first. We didn't get the rejections. We could have done some more stuff. We could have got like rejection or something like that, but or going second would have helped us out a lot too, but alright, well, that's not a bad board at all for us to finish on, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and end my turn. Yeah, I've seen some people do the deck like that for the raw decks. I want to try and see if I can do a different perspective. That's why, like, all the ones that you guys, or the ones you guys will see me put on the channel or even play during the streams, I try and do like completely different than everybody else, if that makes sense. And I'm pretty sure he didn't read. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and slam him into Domitianus, guys. Then we're gonna special summon into Vasperius. I really don't think people take the time to read him. We'll see if they forfeit. Because most times when that happens, they decide to forfeit. I'm not going to return him, so... Oh, perfect. Alright, so like he's using a Dino deck. So probably what I'll do, guys, yeah, he just made my decision very easy. So what I'm going to do is I'll just bring out Gazaris and pop his cards and then go for game, or should be able to go for game depending on what he's got face down. Alright. Alright, so we're going to use his effect, guys. Pop face down. And then I'll kill the one of the traps. Negate his effect. And then we're going to attack him out. And then we will play, we'll go ahead and play Augustus. I'm not going to use his effect. Then what we'll do, guys, is I will tag another team editor in. And then what we will do is I'll play another Dalmatianus. Alrighty. Let's see. Alright. And then we'll play Bastard, guys. And then what I'll do is I'm going to make just basically another Gazar. Right, can't be used. We'll just use Gazars. And then we'll blow up his cards, guys. Then we'll negate the effect again, and then we'll hit him everything with directly for game. Alright, then we'll enter battle phase. We'll attack him with Dalmatianus. And we'll hit him with the other Dalmatianus for game. Alrighties. Yeah. Yeah, not much he had left he could do at that point. I think we'll do some... I'll break down. I'll show you guys kind of the X-Saber stuff a little bit that I'm working on. We'll take a look at it and see how it does. I've had it do really good, like really insanely good sometimes, and sometimes it do be kind of sluggish. So we'll see what happens. That's why I'm trying to fix it to make it a little bit more consistent, but it's not too bad. Okay, I actually drew a pretty good hand. So this one's kind of like the Witchcrafter in a sense, guys, as far as I want my cards to kind of hit the graveyard. That's really how this deck works a lot, is it's really cycling your stuff in the graveyard. Hey, and I got that too, so I should do some pretty solid cards. So we're going to go ahead and activate my Fire Formation Tingy. Not sure how familiar you guys are with this like specific deck. Let's see. Do I want to go ahead and pull... Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and pull him because he's hard to get. Alrighty. Alright, I don't have anything to do that on. But what I can do is this. So I'm going to use my Monster Gate, guys. Go ahead and get him. That's the first card, okay. Alrighty, and it's a beast too. That works out perfect. So what we can do, guys, I'm going to special summon the... So I actually got, like I said, a really good hand with this one. So I'm going to special summon the Fault Roller out first. It's very important that I do that. I almost didn't. And then now watch this. So now I'm going to use my spell card, my Transmodify. I'm going to activate this. I'm going to send him to the graveyard. And I'm going to special summon my Rescue Cat, guys. No, man, it's not free. This one's not free. This one is the Link Evolution is. If it's not on sale, I know it was on sale at one point, but I think it's still like 20 bucks. So it's not that bad. But it's worth the $20. At least like to me the previous one before this one, you had to buy all the expansions. This one comes with all the expansions, so you don't have to worry about worry about all that. So I'm going to pull out my Dark Soul from the deck, guys, and I'm going to pull out another Arabellum from the deck as well. So I'll kind of go through the board because I'm not sure how familiar everyone is with the deck. So the Dark Soul, guys, its effect has changed over the years. It used to be if as many times as it hit the graveyard during the end of your turn. Let's say you hit the graveyard, just the one card hit the graveyard like 5 times. During the end of your turn, you could pull like 5 different X-Saber monsters from your deck to your hand. Now the ruling has changed, so now when it hits the graveyard, it's only based on like if one of them hits the graveyard. It matters if that same one card hits the graveyard, 5 times. You can only pull 1 card now. So that's why it's important that you're running at least 2, if not really 3 in the deck, because that way you can get it multiple times, like multiple pulls basically. Long story short. Nah, man, that's the only downside. You don't get instant access to all the cards, but really just beating the game, you get pretty much access to most of all the cards if you just beat the game. If you run through, I'll show you here in a second. Once I get done with this match, I'll go through and show you guys in case you're interested in getting the game. If you don't currently have it, I'll go over that. I didn't never look for that. I should have did that. I don't know if I have it yet. I'll have to look. Let's see. All right, so what we want to do, guys? Let's go ahead. I want to go ahead and pop his back row, guys. So we're going to start with that. So I'm going to synchro summon. We're going to use the effect. We can, with that effect, guys, we can destroy up to 3 spell or trap cards in the field, so that one's really, really good. Alrighty. I still have that. Did I hit another one in the grave? Not yet. So we have what? Beast Warrior, Warrior. And I can bring back a Beast. Alright, we'll bring this back. Another tuner. Alright. Let's see. I need 7. That's not gonna work that way. I'll go ahead and pull him. Why not? Yeah, we'll use this effect to pull a card back. We'll pull the other one to our hand. Alright. Okay. Yeah, I should have did that first, and then I could have went into... Which one do I have? So we have Warrior, Beast Warrior. Alright, yeah, I can use them, so we'll do that. So we're gonna go into Curious. We'll get rid of that one, and that one. I like this one, guys, because like I said before, this one lets you toss some. It works really well because yet again with this deck, you're really wanting to speed it up. That's what I'm still working the process of speeding it up more and also making it more consistent. I need a Fault Roller in the graveyard, so that works out perfectly for me. And it also tosses more cards in the graveyard, so it works perfectly. It works out more perfectly too. Let's see. I don't want to go for that yet. So 2. Alright, I'm good with that, so we'll go Battle Phase. We probably could have did a little bit better board than this, guys, but it's not bad though. Definitely not bad at all for a first turn. Some Alright, so we're going to use the X-Sabers effect. Let's see, I want to pull... We'll go pull the other Fault Roller to our hand. Alright, and yep, and turn as expected. Alrighty, so let's do this. I'm gonna go ahead and special summon the other one in our hand, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and activate his effect. I'm gonna use it to bring back Dark Soul. Not that it really matters. And then summon the Arabellum we got. And then what I'm going to do is we're going to synchro guy. Nope, wrong. Synchro to this one. This is what I'm trying to do, guys, to get the deck more consistent. It's really basically I want to fix it where every turn, basically it's fixed so during the start of the first turn, you know, I basically can rip my entire opponent's hand as long as I can. It's easy to do once I get like the combo that I have right now. It's very easy to do. And then what I can do is this, and this is basically an infinite combo, guys. I can basically just keep doing this, but I've got to get it, like I said, I'm working on getting it more perfected where I consistently do it quicker than this. I'm going to add the other Fault Roller back to my hand, and as you can see, all I have to do is just keep looping this. So basically I would use his effect again, tribute him, he would lose his last card, play the other Fault Roller, and I could keep doing it again and again if he had, you know, more cards. So that makes sense. I'm going to use the effect, of course, still, but we'll bring back Arabellum. But that's basically it in a sense, guys. I mean, that's really the point of the deck. Is the really main point of this deck is really just to rip out your opponent's cards in their hand. Once you get the combo going, as you can see, you know, if they don't have anything to stop it, they're going to lose every single card in their hand. So yeah, that's all I'm working on, is getting just that sped up a little bit more. It wasn't a bad run through that you just saw there. But yeah, I'll kind of show off the game for you guys here a second, just in case maybe you don't have the game, but maybe you're thinking about getting it on Xbox, or I know it's on, you know, Xbox, PlayStation. I think maybe PC as well. I know it's on the Switch. I have it on my Switch too, my Nintendo Switch. But what happened is basically you have all these different modes that you guys see here. There is all 10,000. Let me go deck edit. So, like for example, you guys can see on the left-hand side how many cards I have. I have 9,092 cards. There's, as you know, right at 10,000, a little over 10,000 cards now in the game. So I almost have every card in the game. I haven't gotten all of them yet. I'm getting pretty close. And then you can see you can make all these different, you know, up to 32 different decks you can make and save on the game. So that's not too bad. And then most of them you get from going through the campaign, the different, you know, just the different, you know, series and seasons of Yu-Gi-Oh! Basically. You know, the original series. And that's how you basically get the cards, guys, is really just beating the game, going through and then doing like the reverse duels. Or like what some people will do to speed up. Or like what I did to speed up to get the X-Sabers, just kept playing, you know, the same person over and over again, if whoever has the cards. But that's all you guys have to. That's all you guys have to do basically, is just keep running through, beating the same person over and over again, and then really just beating the game, and these duelist challenge modes. There's each one yet again for each series and seasons. They duel a lot better, guys. This, like, you're actually like if you're trying to practice and get better, maybe you're just getting into the game or getting back in, playing them is a really good start. The story modes are very easy to beat. Most of them aren't really too good in any series as far as like competitive wise. You may feel like that at the time with, you know, starting out and just trying to get your deck built, but once you've got a semi-decent deck, you know, you're gonna fly through beating the campaign very quickly, which is what I did. I just speeded up and got the 6 Sam deck built, and I used the 6 Samurai deck to beat the entire game and all of the the challenge modes for each series. Do you have the game on Xbox, Pat? 'Cause that's all I've got is on the Xbox. I mean, we'll have it on the Switch, but I don't have much of the cards on the Switch. I just strictly have them on the Xbox. You can on the other version, but it's like a lot of money, like the old, the one that came out before this one. But yeah, it's not as much as it sounds, man. It really just depends on the deck that you're going for, right? If you're doing like me, and you're trying to build all these different decks and stuff like that, it is a lot of gaming. But like if you're going like, if you just really care about like one specific deck or maybe 2 or 3 decks, like I would say you're gonna be fine. Like I said, it's gonna be a little bit of gaming, but I mean you could sit down and an hour or 2 and probably have like the entire deck that you want built. Once you've basically beaten the game. Like I said, mostly beating the game is going to give you like all of the main main cards or mainstream cards. Basically. You have it on Xbox? Alright. Alrighty. Let's see. What's your gamer tag so I can send you an invite? What's your gamer tag, Pat, on Xbox so I can send you an invite and we can play a few games? Yeah, man, if you just want to do like fun stuff and trolly stuff, yeah, like you're saying, like for memes and stuff, yeah, man, it like I said, it'd be worth the $20. Like I said, you may, like 4 to 6 hours put into the game at most, and you'll pretty much have what you want. It wouldn't even take that long if you just want like basically Exodian stuff like that. I would say, if you're just going strictly for that, like you can look up who has the card packs and stuff like that you need, and just keep playing, like I mentioned before, the same, playing the same person over and over, and seeing if any of the challenge mode, because that's the good thing about doing the challenge duels, is they have set cards once you beat that set person, that you get basically, just for beating that person, so they're guaranteed cards that you'll get, plus some extra stuff too. So it's not as bad as it sounds, but if you're doing like me, and you're trying to build all these different decks, it is a lot of gaming. So, because I've been doing this game for what, because it was right before I started YouTube and Twitch. So I've been doing this probably for about 3 or 4 months. I've been playing this game, guys, off and on, and I don't quite have all of the stuff. All right. There we go. Alright, man, it should be sent to you any second. You should get it. As far as I know, they haven't added Dragoon on the game, and they need to do an update to get some of the new cards like Dragoon and stuff like that. So Dragoon's not on the game quite just yet. Alrighty, guys. So we'll go through. We'll play with Pep for a bit, and then I may do some more other, live streaming stuff and stuff like that, as far as matchmaking and things like that. But we'll chill and play with him for a bit. Oh, he's going to use the Witchcrafter. Okay. Ready? And now we got activate. Bam. Oh wow. Alright, we'll go ahead and activate this first. Alright. Then I'm going to activate Reasoning, guys. Four, we should be good. I actually had a 4 for once. But it's Bastari, so that's good, so it works out. So Bastari being in the graveyard, so that still works to our advantage, guys. Do I want to... Nah, let's go ahead and do this. I was wanting to do it the other way, but I didn't want to risk it. Alright, so we use Test Panther's effect, guys. I'm going to pull the Comeback like normal to my hand. Alrighty, since we got that, yeah, we'll still come back. One of the... That's where the credit. I think we'll go with... Alright, now in my turn, guys. Let me check the chat. Oh dang, man. Yeah, that's gotta be insane having all those banned cards in a Genzo deck. Wow. Yeah, that's one thing I want to build too, is a Genzo deck at some point. I'm also working on building a Harpies deck as well, guys. I'm hoping to have that out eventually at some point. I'm going through my collection and trying to find the stuff that I have to keep me from trying to, trying or have to order stuff online. So that's one of the things I'm working on, is trying to get that put together. So I've got so many deck profiles and decks that I'm working on to try and get out to you guys as quick as possible. And then I'll do a breakdown, video by video. Like I did with the 6 Sam one that I put out a while back. Alright, perfect. Alright, we're going to Zaris, guys. Get rid of his... Oh yeah, we definitely want to get rid of that because I can't play spells. I didn't see that just now, to be honest, and we'll get rid of his trap. I can get around it, okay, that's what I thought. Alright, yeah, we probably lost this one. Because I forgot she could negate effects. And that limit 2 and the spell gets me, so... So it's built, you got yours built more like a control deck, which makes sense. That's pretty much probably what I need to do with mine at some point once I get it really fixed up. Because there's no way I can get out of that with this deck. I could, if it wasn't for the 2 summons per turn, I could easily get around it. And can't play those. There we go. Let me know if you want to play again, Pat, if you want to use a different deck or something like that, man. Okay, cool. Let's see, what do I want to... I'll use something different. Nope, nope, wrong button. Nope. Dang. Yep, go over. There we go. Thank you. Nope, nope. Alright. I was gonna use something different, man. You can use the same thing or something different as well, whichever's cool. Alrighty, there we go. Okie dokies. Okay. It's kind of a weird hand, but I can still work with that. Using the witchcrafter, okay. That actually helped me, that's good. I thought about putting that card destruction in there too. I thought about putting it in the X-Saber as well. Alright, draw. Alright, cool. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and activate United. Okie dokies. Alright, better summon Kaizen from the hand. Got another counter, guys. Just in case. Alright, and then now we'll do our standard stuff. Alright, so we're gonna Geki. Alrighty, I got that out, that out. Alright, so we will have that for backup, so we're good. Alright, so we're gonna go into our standard stuff, guys. Next we'll go into our Shogun. Renovate Shogun's effect. There we go. Let's see what else we can do. I need to get over that. So I need 2 earths. What I want to go into is here, but I don't have. Yes. Don't have a 16, do we? No, we do not. Oh wait, I can do it with 4s, can't I? Yeah, that's true. Activate this effect. Right, yeah. yeah. I can still do some work with it, but it's difficult, man. You gotta be very precise and very quick. I don't think I'll do any other stuff. Yeah, I don't want to do that. Yeah, we'll just go with that. I'm fine with that. I should just went where I was going to go for, I guess. Right. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, I should have went for what I got started to, which is the Naturia Beast, but I changed my mind. Let's see, yeah, I probably lost this one. Yeah, I say I lost. There's nothing I can do because her effect. Nice, man. Yeah, I pulled 3 when I did my unboxing for that particular set. I pulled 3 souls out of there. I think they're still going for like 70 to 80 bucks a piece, which is insane. We could try I'm still trying to work on it. Oh wow, yeah, that's crazy, man. Yep. I got, what was it? I got 2 of them in one box on mine, on my video that I did unboxing for that set, which was ridiculous, because I'd opened 4 booster boxes total, but when I got 2, I think it was I didn't pull the first soul until I think I got to the 3rd box. I pulled 1, and I think it was the 4th box that I pulled 2 out of. 2 souls in one box, I think is what it was, or maybe it was the 3rd box. It was something like that, but it's back-to-back boxes, because I remember the first 2 that I unboxed on my channel, I didn't pull no souls. In the second 2 boxes, I ended up pulling 3 basically by the end of the unboxing both of those 2. Alrighties. Let's see. Alrighty, there we go. Right, yeah. Yeah, pretty much. That's pretty much what happened, yep. I put one in my giveaway that I'm doing for once I get to 100 subs. So I kept 2 for myself and the one I put in the giveaway, which I need to do an update video, but I'm waiting for Phantom of Rage to come out, and then I'll do an update video on YouTube after that. But yeah, I think that's the only thing, if I recall last time I looked, Soul was the only thing that's really worth anything out of that set. Everything else was not really worth that much. So it's, so it's basically you're just hoping you pull the Soul, you know, if you're trying to make your money back, or if you're just trying to pull them, just to pull them basically. I've played this deck a few times, the ranked matches. It's been a while since I've played it though. I usually end up using the 6 Samurai or Gladiator Beast though, so we'll see how this goes with me just throwing this one together. Yeah, I'm trying to get as much as I can to add to it. Trying to push to get into still trying to push to 100. I'm trying to get caught up to you. I know you're a little over 100 now, so I'm trying to get on up there as well. Right, yeah. Yeah, I know those videos, yeah. Yeah, that's yeah, I know your videos are very, way more expensive than mine too, so yeah. Yeah. That's why I'm trying to that's why as soon as I noticed that starting out, it's like, yeah, I need to stick with just teaching people how to play and doing, tutorials, tips and tricks and deck profiles and stuff like that. Because it'd be a lot cheaper and easier and more videos, because I knew I couldn't afford it. Yeah. Right, yeah. Yup, yup. Yeah. Yeah, I try and help as much people as I can. Um, so he's the one that isn't he. Yeah, that's what I thought, yep. Yeah, that's game. That's what I thought what he did. Snap. It's about to do that. Yeah, that's one thing I'm gonna start doing more live streaming because I've been trying to think of more content to do, but it's just like I'm drawing a blank here recently. That's why it's been kind of hard to upload that and all this bad weather around here too, so that's made it difficult too. And then being back at work this week, at least I was on vacation, it was a little bit easier. So I've been trying to work on building these deck profiles and getting them going that I can do on the channel. Everyone loved the one I did for the Six Samurai because it's so different than what most of the others have on YouTube. So, which is by far been my best video. So I may end up just doing that later on this week. I was gonna wait and do it since I did that one not about a month ago I put that one out. So, but I may end up going and doing that this week just to give me a video to post. And show off the different build that I've got going with it. I need to swap my on the game to kind of match what I've swapped it to in real life. Which most of it's the same, it's only a few cards different, mostly in the extra deck and the actual deck too. I think I swapped out like 3 cards in the main deck. I think it was 3 or 4, or something like that I swapped out. Yup. Let's see, I got like $4,000. Quick shop. Who do I need to buy cards? I need to finish that black deck on here. So. Let's see, did you want to do one more, Pat? Yeah, I'll be on again, streaming again tomorrow, guys. We'll probably keep going for maybe another 30 minutes or so. Alright, cool, man. Alright, let me go back. There we go, wrong button. There we go. I was hitting the wrong button every time. Okie dokies. Gotcha. There it goes. Okay. Alrighty, let's see what we draw, guys. Oh, that actually helped me out. Oh, I haven't talked to him in a little bit, man. I think the last time I talked to him was when we did the live stream with. Well, he did that live stream. We talked to him that day. I've got, I think, what is it, about a case of Phantom coming in. But yeah, I'm down with doing depending on how many boxes you guys want to do. I'll probably do like my standard 4 boxes, as long as like, you know, like 4 boxes at most. I'll do 4 boxes with you guys or something. The rest of them that I'm gonna try and they're the ones that I bought. I'm gonna end up, you know, selling on my website. But I'll unbox like, you know, probably like 4 boxes with you guys. Alright, so we'll go and activate rejection, guys. And then we'll go activate our fire formation as well. as much as I don't want to. We'll give it a shot. And hit the one I wanted to keep, of course. Alright, well, either way, both of those will work out. So. Alrighty. I might have found that'd be the next card. There we go. Gotcha. I don't know, man. He was he was killing it there for a while, doing Eternity Code, because he unboxed, what was it? What was it? I think close to 2 cases. I know at least a case. I know he did a case of Eternity Code, because that's when he was putting them out like hardcore back to back, and he did that video saying he was addicted to it. I thought it was hilarious. And that case we can combo in the others. Alrighty. No, it's not in. So chasing Nexus. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, he was chasing that, right? Oh wow, man. Yeah, those access code talkers I think are still running for, I think like 60 or so bucks a piece or something like that. Something like that. Oh well. Yeah, that's right. Yep, that's anybody. That sounds about right. Yeah. Yeah, I agree with you, man. Some of them seem like they go higher on eBay than TCG Player. Let's see. If I recall right, the war chariot. Rejection. I need him. Well, there we go. Alright. Let's competition. Right, yeah. I think it comes out, what is it? Is it the 18th? I think it's the 18th or the 25th, I can't remember. Go back to his hand. Had a way out earlier if I hadn't messed up that one play. Alrighty. Oh, this, yeah, I think that's already out, man, like, the list for the set. I mean, I could be wrong, but... I'll have to look in a bit. There we go. What? That makes no sense. Probably should. Yeah, or maybe, yeah, that could be what happened. Maybe they pushed it back. Yeah, it was supposed to be this month though. They may have pushed it back and I may have forgot about it. But yeah, it was supposed to be originally, I think it was like the 18th or the 25th for Phantom Rage. They may have, I know they pushed back the Max Gold set that's coming out. What happened? That one's finally over. That one dragged out for a good bit. I have one chance to come back on that one. I messed that move up when I should have brought up a story and then he negated it. Then I should have went into Gazaris but accidentally activated rejection instead. That was my one chance about midway through. 8-1 pre-keys. That's not bad, man. Well, I think that's going to do it for tonight, guys. I'll be on tomorrow again, same night, streaming here on YouTube and on Twitch. I appreciate for you guys joining and watching. But I'll be on doing some more, some ranked matches and playing with some of you guys if some of you guys want to play. But I'll catch you guys tomorrow night. It's been fun. But yeah, I'll do the same thing, guys. It'll be roughly the same time. I'll probably be on probably like 7 to 8. And I may stream a little bit later tomorrow, but I need to get some need to get back on working the X-Saber deck and stuff like that, so I can try and get some videos put out this week on YouTube and Twitch. Yeah, good games, Patman. I'll see you tomorrow if you're on watching and want to maybe play some more. But I appreciate all you guys watching the stream and chatting with me down in the chat. It's been fun as always. But I'll catch you guys tomorrow, okay? You guys have a good night.